Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Morgan. Bid you all welcome back to Elex. I apologize if I end up getting a little lost in this episode and if I seem awful quiet. It's been a couple weeks since I've been able to play this. I have not had a good run of it the past few weeks. Haven't been feeling well. Have had to do extra time at work. And unfortunately, none of that's really coming to an end until school is done in a few weeks. I did not expect to run into so many impediments during the first few weeks of this game's launch, but that's just kind of the way things happened. And for the record, I am recording this the same day that episode 6 goes up. I recorded that 2 weeks ago and have not been able to upload it until now. And I apologize for that, but things just do what they do. I don't really know what else to say about it, but we're back in this now. Hopefully it won't be too long before I can do episode 8. I think we're on episode 7 now, so... what I do remember is we talked to the Warlord Cormag about helping Cinda with her supply run. We gave him that motion detector thing to try and help out his crew to keep them alive, so hopefully that means things can start rolling here again. We can get the ball moving here. In your own store? That's disgusting. Hope you weren't planning on selling any of that crap. Jesus Christ. Berserkers. What filthy animals.
The Hammer Clan will get your supplies.
You convinced
Sweet Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I was going crazy here. The least I can do is offer you some Elex as thanks for your help.
Give me what you think is fair.
Well, the Ison clan were due 2 payments. I guess they won't be claiming them now. There was $250 for the first, the same again for the second, so you get 500 Elex.
Wow. That's actually kind of funny that you try to be like the neutral, you know, the fair response. Just say, you know, give me whatever you think is honest. And she gave me more than I was going to ask for, so... Goes to show you. Nice guys don't always finish last. So that's taken care of. At least that quest is behind us. We did level up, so...
You do know that technology is banned here.
You do know my foot's going to be up your ass if you don't shut up. Well, I do need Constitution up. We shall apply. And I do need to find out who teaches... Someone in here, if I'm not mistaken... There's Bertram, that stupid cleric guy. But somebody here teaches... the... whatchamacallit. I like how the extra hit points is just called extra hit points. Now, I've heard something about this. Supposedly it's bugged. It's supposed to grant additional hit points with each level. It's also supposed to be cumulative, but I've heard people say that that has not actually been the case, and they did not get any additional hit points when they leveled up. So I'm going to hold off on that until I see anything that convinces me that it's actually been patched. There was a patch that came out. This is the first episode I've done since that patch came out, but I haven't exactly seen everything that is on offer there. So let's check
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
I don't wanna. Okay, Cormag is a combat trainer. Cinda's charisma trainer. Surely... Okay, Geron is the survival trainer, so I guess we'll head there. I think he has a... close enough. Let's head there. Now, we do need to investigate these people as part of Duras's murder investigation. So, I guess we'll do that while we're here. I don't know really what we're going to learn from them, but... Oh, well. It seems like an important quest. I think it's Duras's loyalty quest, so getting him... getting that taken care of for him should have him join our party at some point. So we might as well get started while we're here.
Tell me, what do you know about Ascor's murder?
Nothing really. I don't hear much from Goliet out here.
So, you were here when he was killed?
Probably. I haven't been anywhere else in months. I only go back for supplies or to transport seedlings. When was Ascor killed?
3 months ago, around Mana's Eve.
Oh, then I was back in Goliet sometime around then. I've lost track, to be honest, but whenever it was, I didn't see anything.
Sounds suspicious.
How well do you know Ascor?
Not at all. I mean, I knew of him, people talked about him, but I don't think I ever said more than hello to him, and he ignored me. He didn't really have time for cultivators. But, you know, people can be like that. Some value our work, others think they're superior somehow.
Do you know where they found Ascor's body?
I'm guessing somewhere in the forest, or why ask me, right?
Did you hear anything else about Ascor?
Well, I'm wondering why you're not asking me about the seedling that disappeared the same night Ascor was murdered. No one seems to be asking about it. And from what I heard, it wasn't just a seedling, it was one close to maturity. I heard it was being sent to a cultivator in the hope it could go on to Tavar or somewhere as a new world heart. But it never arrived.
Now that seems extra suspicious because you did not seem to remember when he was murdered. So unless you just piece that together now, which I find, skeptical.
Do you carry a sword?
Of course. It's dangerous out here.
You work here on your own?
Most of the time. That's part of the punishment. It didn't used to be as lonely. They'd send patrols out to check on us. But since the Albs started attacking, we've been left on our own out here. Yeah, I guess we're not a priority.
I don't think you killed Ascor.
Me?
Well, that's my decision.
You really don't think you have a motive?
You mean the seedling he had? I'm a cultivator. I look after a world heart. I want to know what happened to the seedling he had. Why aren't you investigating where it went?
There's not what he told me.
You're out here with a sword and no witnesses.
If I tried to attack a warrior with a sword, chances are you'd be planting me in the ground.
Yeah, well, you never know. There are like 4 of you out here, so... It's weird how... I mean, it's kind of like the bipolar-ish stuff in L.A. Noire, where I say, I don't think you did it, but I don't know if you did. You know, like he just seemed to kind of write him off, but then immediately started questioning his alibi. I don't know why you would ever tell somebody whether or not you suspect them before you really have a, what do you call it? Before you have really written them off as a suspect. Seems kind of like a bad idea. Again, I apologize if I... Ooh, some nasty things on there. I apologize if I'm a little aloof right now. It's like 4 in the morning when I'm recording this. I really should not have done it, but I wasn't going to get a chance otherwise. What is that? Survivor's Journal. Intriguing. Now, one of the things I know was in the patch, and we can't seem to save here, so I guess we've gotten his attention. I do find it weird that this game just disables saving when in combat mode, but what they are supposed to have fixed is they're supposed to have put in an option to turn off, god damn it, turn off double tap dodge when you have the dodge enabled. That's not what I thought it was. But doesn't seem to be the case. And I've heard that re-enables itself every time you start, so... Okay, there we go. Evade 2x... Well, that's weird because I had it off, yet it seemed to still be on. Okay, there we go. Oh, he's tough. Ow. What the fuck? It was just like, pulled out an arrow and then died. Oh, this game. Alright, well, we gotta sneak around these beasties in order to get to Geron over there. Guess that wasn't all that difficult, but anyway.
A berserker was killed. The body was found in the forest.
The forest is a dangerous place.
Okay, that was very... what's the word? Just kind of dismissive of you.
The berserker who was murdered was called Asgore. Did you know him?
Asgore? That asshole. Yeah, I knew him. I kept out of his way. He kissed Ragnar's ass and treated everyone else like rot boar shit.
Sociable guy, aren't you?
Sociable just means happy to talk shit. I don't talk shit.
When were you last in the forest by Goliet?
I don't know. Not for a year. This is the best area for hunting, and all Goliet cares about is me filling my quota. As long as I send them meat and fur, I can stay out here away from small talk and politics.
Do you always hunt with a bow?
A bow? Traps? You should always try and kill at a distance. Learn that, and you will live longer. I'm here to feed berserkers, not the creatures.
You didn't like Asgore.
I didn't put myself in a position where I needed to. Little shit won't be missed.
Sounds like you had a grudge.
I think most people are assholes. You only asked me about Asgore. What's with all these questions? Is some asshole trying to pin this on me?
I'm questioning anyone I meet out here.
If you want an alibi for me, you'll have to go out there and speak to the raptors.
Is that your only alibi?
I'm a hunter. You want to know where I am? I'm always here in the forest.
Well then. I don't know if I can write you off just yet, but perhaps your apprentice here, naive fool that he is, will let something slip.
Oh, I wish I was in Goliet.
Okay, guess not. So the funny thing about Lennart here, it's become kind of a meme at this point. Sometimes, for some reason, when you are talking to him, he actually equips his bow, which I assume that he always has a bow in his inventory. It's just, he has a script never to equip it until you actually complete his quest to return it to him. But sometimes I guess that script doesn't always engage, so a lot of people have found out that while he asks you to find his bow, he's still got one on his back. And it reminds me of Hawk, the Hammer Clan prospector in Gothic 3, when he leads you to Minecrawler Cave and you ask him to come fight it with you. And he's just like, but I don't even have a pickaxe, as he's got a pickaxe on his back. I don't know. I'm easily amused by such things. Looks like there's stuff up here. Ugh. Couldn't really land on that. Doesn't seem like there's reason to get up there, though. Oh, God. Very hard to see. I'm kind of surprised that Prawn Bites has never really come up with like a function to add a first-person view again since Gothic 3. I mean, it was useful in Gothic 3. It was kind of broken because they chose... Oh, God. They chose to, instead of having a whole first-person camera perspective added in the game, they just locked the camera above the character's head, so it got really wonky. So obviously that doesn't work. But Oh yeah, I need to talk to him about getting my stamina training. But anyway, like, they did have an actual first-person... Okay, that's not gonna work. I need more fuel. They did have an actual first-person perspective in Gothic 2, but it was disabled anytime you had a weapon drawn.
Teach me some. Sure.
Good eater. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I need more. Well, I guess we can do... I can see how well this works. Let's take a look. I'm glad these guys don't bark at me for having my wristwatch. So... where can I see my actual hit points? I don't feel like I actually can. It's kind of dumb. How am I supposed to tell whether or not it works? I mean, maybe if I turn on the hit point thing. Which I don't know how to do that. Status screen, radar, action hints, tutorial, focus highlight, enemy level, event log. Oh, maybe that does it. I don't really see anything to do it. Well, I still don't know if it's a good idea. I can get resistances, so that's nice. And that seems helpful. Since we are going through a lot of provisions out here. But I have no more money. Okay, I guess while we're here, I haven't really been keeping an eye on the time. I have a problem. I usually depend on my second monitor so that I can watch the Audacity recording from my microphone so I can see how long the episodes are going. But for some reason, this game, it's like a 50-50 shot if it's going to black out my second monitor. And if it does, like, the only way I can get it to stop is by restarting the game and hoping that it fixes it, but I don't usually waste time with that. Now, I don't plan on depending on... Oh, these are completed missions. I don't plan on depending on the minimap and the quest markers too much, but there's something like this, which is really... you know, just a simple go find this object and bring it back kind of quest. I'm not that fussed with it, but for actually, you know, looking for stuff... the only problem is there are occasions where it's the type of quest I would normally do manually by going out and actually looking for things, but Duras's quest to go talk to the suspects is kind of broken because he doesn't tell you where a few of them are. So I thought it was over here, but... don't tell me it's actually down below where the reavers are. That would be a bitch. I think it is. Crap. These guys were some mean bitches last time. And they're still down there. Maybe I can get them to leave? Forlorn. Okay, well, he won't leave. Alright, so this is going to be quite a trick, but it's worth a shot. There it is. Oh god, these aren't even human, they're mutants. Pretty nasty looking things too. Let's see if I can get the troll to kill him. Nope. I don't know if it's a good idea to lead him over here, but... I should back off. No, I guess they won't. Crap. No, Leonard's probably fucked.
Let's finish these animals.
I did not mean to do that. Crap, these things are tough. Man, what nasty things. At least Geron can hold his own. What the fuck? I was helping you. Oh, okay. So I guess if you just reload, they back off. That's good to know.
I found your bow.
And in one piece. Thank you. This is much better than anything I could have made. I can hunt again. Thank you, thank you.
Okay, somebody apparently doesn't like that. Probably you.
Who said you could give Leonard his bow?
He needed it, so I got it for him.
You might think you were being helpful, but that wasn't. Leonard needed to learn a lesson. How's he gonna do that now?
I don't know, by actually, you know, doing some good for a change? What the hell is he gonna learn by not having it? Oh, who cares? I don't need your approval anyway. So what else do we need to do? I guess we can kind of do a more walk around the coast. I don't know what we're gonna find, though. Alright, well, that put an end to that. There's still a lot we haven't seen. We do still, in Goliet, need to speak with somebody. I forget his name. Alrik? For the exiled woman. Okay, I need to get those. Okay, well, I gotta find Mr. Alrik, so...
I'm looking to make a trade.
And what brings you to me?
I've heard you're the person to talk to when you need something hard to get hold of.
Did Angrim send you? Look, I don't know where he gets these ideas about me.
I'm not here from Angrim. I need to buy a laser weapon, the sort the clerics use. I got hold of one recently, but then Hakon spotted it and confiscated it. Do you know how I can get hold of another one? And if you can get me one, can you get me, say, 3?
Are you insane? I don't know this man. I've never met him.
Keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, stranger. I've no idea what you're talking about. Trade? Me? I'm a solid, honest berserker. I don't know who told you what, but get lost before you get me exiled, or worse.
I'm going.
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't help overhearing your damn conversation right in front of me.
Face I haven't seen before. Newcomer, aren't you?
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solutions. And I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Get to the point.
All right. I'm just saying you look like someone with potential, and there's nothing worse than wasted potential. Except maybe being impaled up the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker, someone who knows what's right, what's legal and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities. And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both Elexit.
Sounds like you'd get me into trouble.
No, I want to solve problems. There's no profit in trouble. So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal berserker, take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the Elexit is. You could spend your life dreaming of Elexit, or spend your Elexit living your dreams. Your choice.
You're looking for rare items?
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the need to take up the time of our busy official authorities. No fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone. And all for the right price. I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
About these rarities.
Yes?
What's the catch?
Catch? What catch? You'll earn a handsome amount of Elexit. Where's the catch in that?
Do you take me for stupid?
No. Stupid would only cause me trouble. Who wants stupid? Smart is what I need. Smart knows how to keep everyone happy. Smart knows how to keep the laws in perspective and turn a healthy profit. And I can see you're smart.
Can you get a hold of Alp technology?
Alptech is far too hot on Goliet, my friend. I'm a brave man, but no outlaw, no reaver. I mean, just the other day, I met a bounty hunter who was trying to track down an outlaw over something. Trust me, you want to stay away from that life and that merchandise.
Exactly what goods are you looking for?
Me? I don't want anything. But I might know a few people in need of mature healing roots. Born the cultivator knows where they grow. And if you could persuade him to let you harvest them, then maybe I could persuade someone to give you Elexit for them.
And if I just give the roots to Born?
You could, but then Born's not going to be as financially grateful as me. Meaning he'll pay you less if I have to spell it out.
I was warned about this quest. I wasn't told exactly what would happen, but I was warned about it.
What's the rarest item you're looking for?
Well, there is one thing, but it's a bit special.
Tell me about it.
Well, if you're sure, once we talk about this, you'll be committed. It's all about trust on this one.
Just tell me.
Well, you see, Ragnar, one of the big bosses here, has something of particular interest to me. A family heirloom. Erik Eisenfaust's sword.
The hell are you gonna do with that?
A family heirloom?
Well, yes. Just not from my family. Not Ragnar's either. Who knows how he got the sword, but it wasn't legitimate, trust me. Some say Eisenfaust was the real founder of the Berserkers, that he took Amrek's dreams and made them real. They say that 50 years ago, Eisenfaust destroyed an entire army of the clerics' fighting machines using just this sword. Load of old hooey, of course, but even so, with his name on the sword, it's almost priceless. Almost. I'll give you a reasonably sized stack of Elexit for it.
Reasonably does not suit me. I need something distinctly unreasonable, if you want me to go for that kind of hot item.
I'll get you, Eisenfaust.
Your skills, my needs. What a beautiful business we do together. But be careful, yeah? Ragnar's not gonna want to part with that sword willingly.
I'll get it for you.
Then your reward will be waiting for you.
I don't know about that one. I think we're gonna wait on that one, because that seems like a good way to get in trouble.
Do you need it?
Well, there is something that needs acquiring and redistributing. You know the pit, right?
What's the pit?
Oh, it's
I know what it is.
Place. They keep unwanted items there. Well, Yora, the guy in charge there, needs help collecting things with Elexit in them. And here's you looking to be helpful. So, how about you help collect that stuff for him, then accidentally lose it on the way back?
You want me to bring you things with Elex in them?
Well, truth be told, Yora really doesn't like that stuff. And I know people who love it. So, it would be winners all around.
Any more rare items you're interested in?
You've noticed the Mana Shrine, right? Big building in the middle of Goliet?
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that building contains all the Elex they use to make mana. And mana is magic in whoever's hands hold it. I'm telling you, Elex can make profits appear out of nowhere. All you have to do is make it disappear from under Caldrum's nose.
Anything else you're looking for?
Not right now. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
This guy was awful quick to, kind of open his whole business shenanigans to us. We can easily make trouble for him if we want to, and I'm sure that opportunity will present itself. But I think I'll kind of, walk the line for now. Stay neutral. See how I can play this to my advantage.
Katta needs your help.
Katta? Katta? I don't know a Katta.
She's already told me she knows you.
All right, as it's you I'm talking to. Yeah, I know her. A man's gotta be careful. It's dangerous to throw in with the wrong people.
She says she's innocent.
Doesn't everyone say that when they get caught?
So you're saying she is guilty of the thefts? That Cormac was right to convict her?
Guilt, innocence, that's all about who's deciding, isn't it?
Are you gonna help her or not?
Will you accept a no?
No.
Is that any way for a friend to act? All right. I will do it. It isn't as if I didn't have a plan.
What's your plan to save her?
Okay, listen. She's accused of theft, right?
Correct.
So, what happens if those thefts continue now she's in exile?
That would be proof the accusations were false.
See? Always knew you were quick. So, all you need to do is steal the right stuff.
What do I have to do?
You grab the right stuff and leave it in the right place, and she gets right out. Simple.
So, what's the right place to leave the stuff?
Somewhere it incriminates our scapegoat, of course.
Scapegoat?
The guy who snitched on Katta. Drogue. He tried to fit her for the crime. Now we'll do that to him. Come on, you must know him. He guards the main city gate. You like as not saw him on the way in here.
See, I knew where this was going, and I was ready to, fire up a disagreement with it, but now that it's about him, I think I'm ready.
What should I steal?
Do I have to do all the thinking myself? Go to Cinda and Bourne's huts. Everyone knows they've got chests of valuables. So, here's the plan. You find those chests and break into them. You steal the valuables, and leave a claw behind in their place. Then, you put those valuables, those stolen valuables, into a chest in Drogue's house together with another claw. That's going to make him look very, very guilty.
Why a claw?
Because it's the sign of... Well, that doesn't matter for now. Let's just say that when people see the claw, they will take it as proof of Drogue's guilt. So, take these claws, one for Cinda's chest, one for Born's, and one for Drogue's, and get the job done. Everything clear?
Wow, this is a really tricky mission. And he doesn't seem very forthcoming with information. That makes me very suspicious about what exactly this is going to turn out, but...
How can I break into Cinda's and Born's chests?
Break the lock, pick the lock, stare at it until it drops off. I'm sure you can think of something.
Isn't there a simpler way?
Well, I suppose you could use the keys. I happen to have picked them up earlier. Here, but don't let those keys get traced back to me. I'd rather not end up at the end of a rope.
How did you get those keys?
If I tell you that, I'll ruin my aura of mystique. Point is, I had them, now you've got them, and you can get Katta free. Problems are solved when Alrik's involved.
Your plan is too complicated.
Complicated? I pulled the same plan off when I was 7 years old. It's child's play. Loot out, claw in for Cinda's chest and Born's chest. Loot in, claw in for Drogue's. Then Drogue gets into trouble, Katta gets out of trouble, and we get to bask in the glory. I told you, I'm all about solutions.
I have to question how getting somebody else in trouble proves that Katta didn't do anything, but... Oh well, that kind of logic does not seem to fly here. Let us, I guess, take care of this. Well, you look...
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
Who wants to know?
My name is Born. I am the chief overseer of the seedling farms here in Goliet. Let me welcome you to Goliet, the jewel of Magalan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. It'll make life easier all round. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliet than out in that valley.
What is a supervisor?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organizing people than doing the actual job.
Interesting.
What's a seedling farm?
We grow a lot of different plants here. Specimens of all the types we can find. But of them all, the world hearts are the most important. For where they grow, all life will follow. That's why these plants get their own fortified defenses.
Rot boars broke through and attacked the cultivators and the seedlings.
Then what are you standing there for? We need to protect them.
Relax. The rot boars are dead.
They are? You're sure? And was it you that kept the seedlings from being destroyed? If so, you have my thanks.
I didn't help too
I
much.
gotta go and check on the cultivators. Make sure everything is all right. Thanks. Thanks again.
See you later.
Take care of the world, and the world will take care of you.
I thought we were supposed to talk to you about something. Something about some plants and some stuff. I don't know anymore. Alright, well, what do we got? I don't think we're gonna do that, but... So we need to get Born's chest and Cinda's chest, which I don't think we can do while they're awake, so... Just take a nap until nighttime.
Be on your best behavior, alright?
You got it. There are a lot of people walking around still. I don't know if they're all heading to bed or what, but hopefully.
Why are you sneaking around here?
I don't know, no reason. Oh wow, he can see from far away. How about you just keep your ass down there? I love how the highlight shows the way the cloth physics don't interact with the ground. That's kind of funny. I actually want to turn that off. I don't care about your damn clerics. Bloop.
Why are you sneaking around here?
None of your damn business. Just stay in your goddamn seat. So she's over there. I don't know if this works. Ooh. That seems special. Now, at least in Gothic 2, I know there was actually a mechanic I don't think a lot of people are aware of, where breaking a lockpick will actually have a chance to wake people up. And I don't know if that works the same way in this game. It is possible.
I saw you.
You don't see shit. Where are you? Yeah, nobody sees nothing. We gotta put a stupid claw in here. Gotta find it first. Oh my god, why can't they organize this better? So, okay, another thing they did add was the ability to trade items in increments of 10 instead of 1 at a time. I don't know why they don't have a, like, take all command, but I guess that's just how it is. I ain't doing shit. Okay, I don't know where Born's hut is. Might be this one. Nobody can see me either.
Quit sneaking around if you don't want trouble. Quit sneaking around if you don't want trouble.
So it's kind of funny. They call me out on it, but they don't actually do anything about it. Okay, I don't see a chest in here. Okay, this is not Boren's place. Could this be? Great, they're gonna talk.
You're responsible for overseeing the pit, aren't you?
What's that to a hunter?
So you're responsible for all the Elex technology in Goliet.
Why? Have you found something while you were out hunting?
Do you destroy everything that comes to you? Or do you ever try any of it out? And would you ever think of testing it in the field?
You mean give Elex weapons to someone to see if they work? Someone like you? It's an interesting idea. Say, why not meet me in the tavern later? I'll talk to you about it.
Sure, I can be in the tavern later. And I'll be buying.
Oh boy, you just walked in a whole lot of trouble, I can tell you that for a fact. I don't know what time we're at here. I'd like to see if I can find Born's hut. I want to get this one quest over with. Okay, he's all the way on past the farm, it looks like.
But I can see you.
You can't see anything. Gland soup recipe sounds awful. Okay, simple enough. And now we vanish. And the last one is Drogue. Now, I believe... Yeah, his chest is in there. Somebody was hanging out in there last time. Okay, well, there's another claw. Still don't understand the symbolism of the claw. Makes me suspicious. Okay, we gotta deposit the goods. Hopefully no one comes walking by here because the door is wide open. Ah!
Will you stop sneaking?
No.
Can I help you?
No. You had to hammer. Could have come in there and gone to sleep, but you had to hammer. See, I gotta figure out where the hell these items are in my damn inventory. So that's what's slowing me down here. They're under other, I think. Quickly now. Oh my god, where are they? Where the hell are they?
Will you stop sneaking?
No. There, done. Ha! Dork. So, I'm kind of surprised they still haven't fixed that. That's been a problem in a lot of their games, is the fact that you only get in trouble if you're seen opening the chest and not putting stuff in them. Or taking stuff out. So all you have to do is not... all you have to do is not be seen actually interacting with it. I find that kind of funny. Just personally. Alright. We did the thing.
I stored the goods and the claw in Droge's chest.
Did you put the claws in the other chests like I said?
Yes.
Good work.
So what's next?
First things first. You can give me the keys to those chests back, right?
Here are the keys.
But I wanna.
Right you are. Best for you not to be carrying evidence. Next, I do the dangerous part and tell Cormag that Droge has been the real thief all along, so he should let Katta come back. But it's best if I speak with Cormag alone. If he sees us together, he'll be suspicious. He's like that. Wait here. I will be right back.
I think I'm in trouble.
Good news.
Did it work?
Yes. You should have seen Cormac's face when everything was there in Droge's chest. He hates being wrong. Cormac has sent a messenger. Katta will be released.
What about Droge?
Cormac exiled him. Let's let sleeping Drogues lie, huh?
So, who will take Droge's post at the gate?
Guess. I mean, do you know someone who just returned to Goliet and is looking for a job? Katta is as free as a bird. Well, if birds had guard duty. She's been given Droge's job on the gate. Imagine that. Someone in charge of what comes in and goes out, and she just happens to owe us a favor. A big favor.
Uh-oh.
Speak to her when you have time. I'm sure she'll be grateful.
I get the feeling he's gonna try and blackmail her later, but... well, I'm sure we can... I'm sure we can, you know, head off that kind of shenanigans when the time comes. Let's go speak with her at any rate. Well, you got here awful fast.
I don't know what to say. I never thought I would see Goliet again.
It was Elric's plan.
Loud.
But he couldn't. Wouldn't have done it without you. So it's you I have to thank for getting me home. And Drog has gone too. If ever there was a Berserker who needed to be sent away to see some of the world, it was Drog. Here, I don't have much, unfortunately. It's hard to make a living in exile. And here, take this claw. It's important. Keep it. Don't sell it. Don't throw it away. Don't talk about it. That claw will help you when the time is right.
Oh boy.
Thanks for the mystery. What will you do now?
I will do my guard duty at the gate. They'll be watching me to make sure they made the right decision in letting me back. So I have to avoid giving them anything to worry about. That said, I do have some business that I have to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good luck with that.
I will. Take care.
Well, I don't know if that was all the right plan. I mean, Drog was an asshole, but I didn't really see him try do anything wrong besides pulling the wool over us once or twice. I wonder if he's on that island now. Maybe he can give us some kind of closure on whether or not that was the right decision. Well, if he isn't here, then this poor guy is all by himself. Wait, no, he's got a buddy. I get the feeling Drog's coming back. I don't think we've seen the last of him, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. We're going to call the episode here. I haven't really seen how long it's been, but hopefully this is a decent amount of video for you all. And if not, hopefully we'll be back with more soon. But until then, hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch or subscribe to my Stream Archive channel. Hopefully those two will liven up again sometime soon. But otherwise, have yourselves a wonderful night.